it's driving me crazy.
Oh my goodness. Olivia, how you doing?
She's good. She's
Mate,
good.
you're looking amazing. I love the neon background. It's a party
thank you.
atmosphere.
I'm in my music room.
Oh, so beautiful. I've been there and it's amazing.
Oh, yeah, you've been here, haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us on Chicken with Chapel. It's so great to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Oh my God, it's such a pleasure. And so thrilled that you said yes to join us, which is amazing.
Yeah, I've never done one of these before. I've always kind of been too shy.
How you been in ISO?
The G-rated version.
Yes,
G-rated
please.
version. I've just been really, I'm a bit of a loner anyway, most of the time. So I spend a lot of time in my little creative world, and with this one,
Oh,
so I've kind of been still in that world,
yes.
that little world of dogs and music. We're going for long, lonely walks in the middle of the night.
How beautiful.
But, yeah, but I've kind of just got my creative juices flowing. I'm sort of Mary, quite contrary, and I don't sort of be creative when I'm meant to be creative. But I'm feeling creative now. But
That's awesome. And obviously you're keeping fit as always.
Yeah, doing some push-ups and stuff like that, and waiting to the window.
So
yeah, I was really getting stuck into the gym. I was like, really, that's my morning thing. Like before all this happened, so I really do miss that, and it's really been good for my my mind as well. Like really wakes me up in the mornings, having a black coffee and seeing the ocean and really getting stuck into working out.
Yeah, so good for your mental health.
Mental health, definitely for me, yeah.
So you get into exercising.
The dark side.
Exactly.
So that makes me be more pretty.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you're always pretty in my eyes, babes.
Thank you. Well, yeah, you look pretty.
Thank you, darling. Tell us about your background. Like, we know you're an amazing musician and had iconic bands as Mavis's. Let's go rewind back to your childhood. How did you get into music?
Wow. Well, it was always around our house. Like my parents are massive music fans, so it was always revolved around the stereo system. The turntable, we had this amazing German turntable stereo that I still like. Still, that's the best sound in my head was that stereo, and we just play. There's music always. I remember my parents having parties, and I would get up out of bed in my pajamas and DJ when I was probably about 7, 8, 9, 10 years old.
Oh, wow.
Like Donna Summer. That was my first DJ gig. And then I kind of...
age of 7.
Yeah, well, it would have been because that was like the hit of the time. So that sort of says how old I am. I go in those sort of decades. I was 10 in 1980, so yeah. But also I had, I started listening to, I don't know, I picked up on, I think ABBA really early and lots of vocal harmonies, the Beatles, my parents as well, playing the Beatles, and then sort of pushed my sister, dragged my sister into to the bedroom to do like tape deck, like double tracking on the, I have like 2 sound system.
Yes.
To get boxes.
Yeah.
We'll record this and then we'll take the tape out and play the tape and we'll sing it, and there'll be like 4 people and we'll take it out, and so I kind of ended up doing choirs. and
amazing.
that sort of stuff. And yeah, so she, that's my sister Becky.
Yes.
So we kind of started making music at an early age. and writing songs with just Tupperware containers and acoustic guitar. I think I learned Rock Lobster on, and that's about
Amazing.
it.
So,
Started from there, yeah, way back in Ballarat.
so did you get to art school when you finished high school?
Yeah, so I went to a Catholic boys' school
Yeah.
for just kind of quite strict. I didn't really fit in very well there.
Yes.
I learned a few good life lessons that I still carry with me, and but I got to work. I think I was 15 or 16, and I sort of walked out one day because I couldn't deal with the Christian brothers.
Ah,
And I
right.
just walked in one day, and I said to Mum, I'm not going back. And so they just happened to be my best friend Garth at the time had just got into year 11 at SMB, which is the art school there.
Yeah.
And then I think I worked for a couple of weeks delivering mail or something for my parents' business on a bike, and then got into, there was a spot that came into that art school. So I'm going to year 11 and 12. So I did TOP, so photography and English and life drawing and painting and all that sort of stuff. It was great.
Amazing.
And pretty much started the Mavises
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Right back.
And that was
art
in
school band.
1987 or 88?
Well, 87 was I think I went there in 86 and 87, yeah. So, and my sister followed. She was a couple of years younger, so Becky also went to art school. I think dropped out and went to art school as well. Yeah.
So how did the Mavises come together at the time?
Oh, wow.
I'm going to make you go back and rewind.
Yes. Well, Becky had a friend called Kath.
Yeah.
And I'd heard that she liked cool. I went to school with her brother and some Pats, Owen, and we both had the same taste in music, all the kind of vast 80s new wave stuff from, spanning all sorts of tastes. And so I've got a sister and she plays, Lydia wants to go out.
Is it always?
Go, Lydia. Come on. There's something more interesting out there. So Becky went to school with Kath, Owen's sister, and I heard that she played the bass. And so one day she came over, I think she was 14, and she had, she was like this goth hair and stuff, and we were instant buddies. And Becky was really shy as well, so she kind of sat in the background for a while, listening to Kath and I jam. And Kath and I were just like, we were in Ballarat, and was like, what do we do? You know, want to start a band, what do we do? And I had a drum machine, so we thought, we'll find other members. We'll walk down the street. So we went down the main street. That's what you did back then. Walk down the street.
Yeah, there was no Facebook.
Went down the street. Yeah. Went to the record bar and hung outside the cool record shop. And people just started talking. So there's this older guy from New Zealand, and he's got this, amplifiers and all these Enemy magazines and stuff like that. So you should go to his house. So we kind of just rocked up. But this guy, Andrew Craw's house, who was from New Zealand and was living in Ballarat, and Kath and Becky and I think rocked up there, and he just opened the door and let us jam and had all these amazing records, punk records and stuff like that. And,
wow.
He was kind of like our mentor, and it just happened like that. And so he had some songs written. Kath and I had some songs written, and Beck slowly joined as well, but she was kind of shy. We're all pretty shy, but we had lots to say, but we were.
And lots to say as well. And during that,
it took us a while.
Yeah, because
to get the confidence.
because you started about 1988, but then when did you get a record deal?
Well, it kind of went from year to year. We kind of did. I was thinking about it the other day because I've been going through the archives of everything.
Yeah.
There's so many archives. And we actually, so it was Kath on bass, Andrea we found on drums, who I went to art school with.
Yeah.
And there was Becky and myself. So it was me and the girls at the start that did our first Melbourne gig. We drove down, and I think we were playing something for like at a uni, and it was called Garage to Gig, and we were like an example band, and there was all these industry people around. Like we were like the guinea pigs. We were just like little kids, just like played our stuff, and then they chatted about, would you sign this band? Would you book this band? And we just sort of waited
Oh,
outside
wow.
on the grass afterwards. And these two cool people, Bo and Perry, with a little indie label, kind of come up to us afterwards and said, "Do you want to be on our compilation album?" So after our first gig, we got a was a tape. The first one was a tape, a cassette tape
A
that was released.
mixtape?
And they did well, they did like a compilation of like Melbourne bands, but we were like a Ballarat band. So we had this little pop kind of song called Just a Little Shove. And then we did the next year, I think we did a vinyl, so 88, 89, 90 we did a single, our own single. I think 92, an EP, our own
Wow.
EP, a live one, and another EP. And by then our crowd was just organically building up.
Growing.
It was, yeah. And then we got signed to Mushroom Records, and then that was 95, and it sort of started building from there. So it was like a long kind of build. But
it wasn't like simple.
Fun.
Yeah. But you grew to appreciate it, I guess, when you had that longevity of working towards with a band that hasn't just got instant fame.
We're pretty focused on our thing. We pretty believed in every song we wrote. We were kind of just like, this is the best song. And we were experimenting with different chords and different styles. So we kind of didn't really have we just had our own sound, really.
Pretty amazing. And your first gig was at a church hall? One of your first gigs?
Yeah. You know one. Yeah.
How was that?
Yes, I think the first thing I remember about that is walking out for the first time to plug my guitar into my pedal, and I was like shaking. Yeah, it was terrifying. Kind of got hooked.
I got you hooked.
Yeah, Beck was really shy. I think she was like half covering her face or something, and yeah. But I think the next following week we went wild.
Exactly. Well, in the 90s, like I remember when you guys came out, like that 1998, and I remember it was pretty calm. Like there wasn't many Australian bands experimenting with their look and going for the punk synth sound. It was very much Matchbox 20, the Titanic. Were all very like good. And then you guys came along, and I remember seeing you on with the Cry video with your spiky hair and your contacts, and I was like, wow, this is like an amazing like new sound for an Aussie music band to come out. That you didn't go for the the normal straight route. You had this amazing different sound, and it was like I was blown away.
Oh, that's nice. We didn't really think about it at the time. We were just pretty much focused on song to song and making the album as good as it can be. And just at the time, I think we'll just wear this, you wear that. We didn't really. I think our look was what kind of wild earlier on.
Yes, it was a wild.
Time, I think, before that. But,
well, that before that.
It's kind of funny looking back on those photos, like the chunky, the heels. I think we got sponsored by that brand. I can't remember what they were called. The chunky. Yeah, Destroy.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, you definitely had your own unique look and sound. Like
I have a bit fondness for it looking back now, but at the time I don't know. For quite a few years I couldn't. Now it's kind of cute when I look back.
Oh, it was amazing, and you had like you weren't afraid to show your sexuality or to be different, and that's what I looked up to when I first saw you perform. I was like, wow, this is like, and I was, back in the day, my shy little boy, not out, and then seeing you out there in the 90s. Well, in the 80s, we had that kind of jump with Culture Club and Spandau Ballet, but then in the 90s, we became more conservative, and then, do you know what I mean? I think
I was just kind of just doing, kind of, I don't know, looking back, just trying to, at that age where you kind of, well, was being contrary again. I was like trying to be a bit cheeky and push people's buttons. Like even with we made the Naughty Boy video clip. I kind of did it.
Yes. And I was like,
people.
what are you doing? But
Even one of the record company, the woman at the record company rocked up, one of them, and said, "You're not going to wear that wig for this." I said, "Yeah." She said, "It's dirty. You can't wear the wig. It's like it's tacky." I said, "Yeah, I'm just going to wear the wig for this bit."
Amazing. You pushed the boundaries. How was it? How was the music industry back in those days? Was it like, we're supposed to follow? So were you free to be creative and do what you want?
Yeah, we kind of grew up like in that started playing early on. So I remember doing gigs when we were quite young and stuff, like going to Melbourne and playing opening acts for bands, and you're pretty treated not very well. You're kind of treated like shit, and that sort of snigger like by the road crew and stuff like that. But it was kind of, we just thought it was part of it. Like it just sort of toughened you up, and I didn't mind it because this made us play better and stuff like that. I'd stand behind Andrea drumming like, but I don't know. I think it was good. It was good for us. I kind of enjoyed it, really.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And tell us about writing Naughty Boy, and who wrote that, and what was it about? Was it pretty much you wrote it together, and Cry as well? We'll talk about that.
Okay. Naughty Boy was we used to go to Andrea's parents, had a beach house in Aries Inlet, which is down the Great Ocean Road, and we'd go there for writing sessions, and the band would stay there and like hang out. It was great. There was like a room downstairs. We set up our equipment, and that I remember we jammed on that song. So Nick came up with the riff. Becky and I both started singing different things in our heads, but we didn't tell each other. So I think she went to another room and wrote her bit, and I wrote my bit, and the band jammed on the drums and bass, and then we just came together and both sung our bits. So who knows what it's about? It's kind of, I was writing my thing. I was half about myself and half about other guys and half about men and everything, and having a laugh.
Relationships.
I think Beck was doing the same. I don't know what I should ask her about her bit. But then that's the kind of the magic in songs, like you can't, if you really try and explain what it's about, then what's the point in writing it? Because it's that's in between world of songs where it can say so many things. It
definitely takes you on a journey, and Cry is an iconic song for me that reminds me of as iconic as St Kilda. You know what I mean? It's one of those iconic as Kilda Summer Day. That song just reminds me of driving through St Kilda Beach and putting that really loud. But it's a love song, isn't it? A long distance relationship.
It's a love song, but it's kind of mean. It's kind of mean as well.
Yeah. It's like, see you later.
There always has to be that like thing in my songs that has a slight sweet and sour kind of, because I say I can make you cry. It's all these love stuff, but it's kind of a bit mean, slightly. Not fully mean. But it was that long distance love song. Having a relationship with someone that keeps coming and going, crying.
Are you still in touch with that person? Are you friends?
We are friends, yes.
Good.
I'm pretty much friends with all my exes.
Oh, that's good.
That many, but
Same. I think it's good to have it's a time you spend together. Hopefully you want to have a relationship afterwards if it doesn't work, Anyway, that's another story altogether.
Cry,
Yes. Can I get you to sing one of your songs for us?
God.
That'll be amazing. We will love it. Send us all the love, guys. I want to see some love
I never
hearts.
rehearsed that one because it's like I've sung it too many times back in the day, so I can't be bothered.
Oh my god!
It's like
I was.
the pride every time.
Wait, it's such a song. It's such a classic song. You can't never get sick of singing that song. It's such a beautiful song.
I love singing it, but I hate playing the guitar and singing it at the same time.
Oh, really?
Bar chords, it really, yeah. Other singers understand. There's certain songs that are like. That's why I think I ditched the guitar back in the day for that song in our gig, so I could belt it out.
Get into it and belt it out because he got some very high notes there.
Yeah, that was a Bonnie Tyler version.
It's amazing. I loved it. Yeah, so after the Mavis had a break,
Broke up.
you broke up. I like to consider every group that I love having a break, and I know they're going to come back together again.
Yeah.
How was that one, yeah? What
How was
did you
that?
do? Yeah, how was that when you have a massive group like that to go, okay, we're not working together anymore?
It was pretty devastating, actually.
Yeah.
I thought I was fine at the time, but I think a lot of some of us still dealing with certain issues of that now.
Oh, really? Wow.
There's a lot of when there's like almost like a family, really. Like
Yeah.
Fleetwood Mac thing, people going out together and and exes and also my sister in there as well. There's dynamics that because it was kind of our childhood as well. So when we broke up, I was 30, I think. So that was my whole from 16 kind of to 30.
Your 20s, yeah.
That's
My God.
But yeah, that was hard. But also exhilarating as well.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
You're like rock solid, like working so hard. Like you you're doing your own tours, and then you're doing tours for Green Day and
Yeah,
Kylie. How was
yeah.
that? Touring with them at the time.
We were so busy, but at the time we were just on a roll. But awesome. Yeah, the Kylie thing was great. Green Day was great. They were two highlights of as being an opening act for
Yeah.
someone. They treated us really well. We got on well. All the bands got on well and stuff. Kylie was lovely.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah, I remember singing something with her backstage. What were we doing? A warm up. Xanadu.
Oh, wow.
He grew up with all that same stuff as well. So we were like singing Xanadu backstage.
And
But,
that was an amazing concert too. Impossible Princess, wasn't it?
yeah, it
Yeah.
was great. Yeah,
Such a
I
great
used to
era.
watch it from the side stage every night, and we became friends with the band and go partying and stuff. Yeah,
Oh, wow. It's
it
such
was good.
an amazing era of music as well. Like yeah, 98. Yeah.
Yeah,
Impossible Princess, you guys with Ray of Lights and so
yeah.
many
I
great.
enjoyed that. I enjoyed that music because she was
Yeah.
writing on that album, wasn't she?
Yes,
Writing songs,
exactly.
co-writing. Yeah,
She got all indie and awesome. I love that whole album and the concert and everything that went with that.
her switch that she
Yeah.
figured out.
Bless her. And what was Green Day like? That would have been at the peak at that time as well.
They were great. I remember we had these energy pills we were trying to give them, like Guarana or something like that. They were like, yeah, they
Do you know
weren't as
what?
punk as us.
I
they, were, they, were,
remember-
they were lovely. Actually, I remember that the first night we played at Festival Hall with Green Day, and the drummer, we had a dressing room. We did our sound check, and then we came back and they trashed our dressing room as like an initiation sort of fun thing, but we kind of walked in and didn't even give a fuck. So I'm like eating. I was waiting for the reaction.
We're like,
But,
what
yeah,
do you guys do?
yeah, they're kind of nerds in a nice way.
Oh, really? In a nice way. Bless them.
In a nice way.
So what did you
But
do
going back to the
after?
Mavis thing,
Yeah,
what I was going to say before is I come
yeah,
across all these I'll show you
yeah.
piles of VHS tapes.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
So I'm going to tell a story somehow with those. Yeah.
Yes. You're gonna bring up some classics on YouTube and
I'd actually like to make a
or
documentary.
documentary.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. Not a rockumentary, a documentary, something
Yeah.
personal. But yeah, there's like I've seen little bits of footage on there. It's got that 90s kind of retro quality to it now, which is kind of vintage.
Exactly. Can you believe it's vintage 90s?
It's
It's like
vintage.
for me yesterday.
Vintage is 80s for me, but yeah, I can see the aesthetic now, the 90s and the videotape. It's
I
cool.
was watching your promo stuff with the second album Coming Home, and I saw the transition. Like there was,
I thought it was the third album.
the third album. Sorry, yeah, you
Third
were
album,
on
yeah, we did.
a morning show with Jackie O and
Yes, yeah.
Lisa Wilkinson. I was like, oh my God, they're so young and cute and fresh and like, ding. And then I saw you
Yeah.
have an interview at a Channel V festival.
Uh-huh. Mhm.
Yeah. And
I'm
yeah,
trying to think because they keep getting taken down on videos lately.
yeah, and it's pretty amazing back in those days when the festivals were, Big Day Out was coming out a lot, thick and fast. It was like
Yeah.
new to us. Those big
Yeah.
mammoth rock festival concerts. Did you how was it playing to those massive gigs compared to your own gigs? What do you prefer?
We loved doing those. Like it was always
Yeah,
great to get on them because you just play to a vast audience, but it was always a bit nerve-wracking with the sound. You wouldn't get sound checks really, kind of like a line check, and then you're like on and in front of thousands of people and can't hear yourself. But it was exciting. Yeah, we did a couple of great ones stuck in my mind. there's a Brisbane festival. I think when our song Thunder was on the radio, on Triple J, was big on seeing a lot of kids running over the hill, and I started promoting with that. That's back in my head, but that was like I think that was a local festival. But yeah, we did some big day outs and got gossip from them, but yeah.
Any G-rated gossip?
No G-rated.
Awesome. That's another time, private time. And
me getting in punch out.
Oh, really? Wow. I hope it all ended well with hugs and kisses.
Yeah.
So fun. Oh my God, I wish I was there. I wish I was a fly on the wall.
Yeah. Yeah. Having flashbacks.
Yeah. So who are your musical inspirations back then and now? Are they the same or?
Yeah, I always go back to certain bands. But mine's vast. I always love the sound of girl singers, like not of my era, like the B52s, girls singing in unison and harmonies in the early 80s.
The Bangles.
The Bangles, yeah, because they kind of sound like I was thinking the other day as well that my sister and I remember reading in a magazine when I was about 10 that the B52s, there was a brother and a sister in there. So it kind of gave me the idea that, well, I can do that too if there's a brother and sister. And there was another band called The Numbers, which were an Australian band, and they had a brother and a sister.
Wow.
And the Bangles had two sisters. And
yes, they did.
So kind of, that was inspiring.
Yes.
To do that. So I loved all that harmony stuff, and also I love the 60s things like Nancy Sinatra and Mums and Papas and Beatles. But also I love like disco, spacey disco stuff, Italo disco.
Yes, oh, me too.
All that sort of stuff. I love rock music. I loved early Metallica, and I kind of rather play rock music than live than make it.
Yeah.
Like I like to play it, record it, and like there's lots of home recording at the moment, so I get into more doing synthier stuff and dreamier stuff when I'm recording that. But actually reggae was a big influence on me as well, especially growing up in my teens. I loved lots of Jamaican dub and reggae, and that was a big influence as well. The percussive voices, the echoes and the tones of the voices. Yeah.
And of course someone said ABBA.
And ABBA, they still amaze me. I still hear new things.
I know, they're so iconic as a band, and their music will
just the way it's recorded. Just a beautiful production, warm production, and it's layered. It sounds simple, but it's lots of layers in there.
Yeah, you can't. It looks simple. The things that look simple are the hardest things to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love figuring out all those harmonies in there because there's so many background ones, and that was kind of what my pastime as a kid to do, just to hear harmonies.
Tell us about you were influenced by girl groups of the 80s and the 70s. You had songwriting sessions with some of your idols, like the Go-Go's?
The Go-Go's, yes.
Yeah, and
someone asked me about that on Facebook the other day. And the Go-Go's, because I actually did a Go-Go's cover just for fun the other week. I did a deep cut called Worlds Away.
Awesome.
And I sung out an octave down, so it's kind of Leonard Cohen, not Belinda. But yeah, I loved just the sound of. I loved their first album, Beauty and the Beat. I remember learning all the drum parts and the bass parts, and it hit me at that 10 or 11. So it was sonically, and my taste was sealed in that. My lips were sealed.
The lips were sealed.
But yeah, I wrote it. I think it was our third album. went to America looking for a record company sent us over there, and we were looking for producers to mix the third Mavis's album.
Yep.
And the internet was new. I think it was 1999. And I knew someone from a record company that knew someone that had Jane from the Go-Go's email address.
Oh, wow.
It was a new thing to have someone's email address.
Yeah.
I really want to write with the Go-Go's because I was going to spend time in LA and New York. Well, try and get in contact with Jane. And I did it. She picked me up from the hotel and we drove up to Charlotte's house. I was a massive fan.
how was it to
the Go-Go's?
How was it to contain yourself, like, and be a professional?
Well, they were kind of the same as me. They were the same, talking about ABBA. They were talking about ABBA.
Oh, so good.
They were like the same. Food, I was sat on the floor eating hummus, strumming our guitars. Was kind of the same as here.
So beautiful.
Kind of people, yeah. But yeah, it was. I just wish I had more time because we wrote a song that ended up being on the Mavis' third album, but I felt like we were just scratching the surface with what we could have done.
Yeah.
So Charlotte and Jane wrote a song together, yeah, and stayed in touch.
Yeah.
And
amazing.
Belinda as well. I was writing some stuff with Belinda, but her record company, I think she changed record companies at the time, and that didn't work out. But
oh, shame. Hopefully, we can hear some versions of it one day.
Yeah, yes, I wrote a beautiful song. So maybe I'll resend them to her.
Yeah, exactly. How about it? and Jane Babler.
Jane Babler.
Yes.
We co-wrote an album with Byron, my partner, in all
amazing Byron,
and dogs and everything. Everything.
We love Byron. He's amazing.
Yeah, Byron St. John. Check out his album.
It's amazing. Yeah. It's so good.
Beautiful. So beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So Byron and I, and Jane got together and had a very intense writing period and wrote an album together. Yeah, that was I think in 2012.
Yes. And in between that time, in 2008, you produced another band called the Blowwaves. This is how we met.
Yeah.
And the Blowwaves to me is an amazing band that were huge for me. Underground. Like to go to a Blowwaves concert was a night that you're gonna have a massive party, and it felt like I was going back into the 80s and 90s, and the music was phenomenal, and it's phenomenal. And he just released the greatest hits, and rarity is called Glitter and Twisted on Spotify. So everybody check that out. It's phenomenal.
Thank you. That was a wild ride, the Blowwaves. That was another family.
Yes, exactly.
People. And, yeah, we had this falling out and everything, and as families do.
Yes.
Makeup, kiss and makeup. But, we have an electric. Sometimes you get a group of people and this has this electricity. So
we like that. Definitely have that.
Yeah,
definitely have that. And please, whoever's watching, go to Spotify and search for the Blowwaves and listen to Glitter and Twisted. It's amazing. My favorite songs. Yeah, you're working on your stuff, so hopefully we're gonna have.
Yeah, there's a couple of new songs. There's heaps of new songs, but there's a couple that they kind of go into different categories. With there's two one that Jamie and I and Byron wrote recently. We got together for the Blowwaves. There's another one that I wrote that John heard that he loved for the Blowwaves. But there's also video, which I'm working on as well, which is Byron.
Wow.
And and Matthew Sigley and myself.
Yeah, he's awesome.
So we're working on a new
amazingly talented human being.
He is an amazing talented human being.
Yes.
It's great to have all the different approaches when putting a song together. It just makes powerful music when you have people that know their shit by now.
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the Blow Waves, definitely check them out. It's fun, uplifting music, but also some really dark, sad songs, like Never Coming Back. Like, Night Rider
Yeah.
is one of my favorite songs of all time. Like, it's
That was one of the first ones. That was the first one I wrote, actually.
how did that come about? That's Night Rider makes you want to just jump up and like dance around. Yeah, and be sexy. Oh, such a good song.
Yeah, you were there at the gigs, weren't you?
Yes, I was in the front row, always dancing my butt off. I had the best times, and I can't wait to have you back. And hopefully, I want to hope we get you in the chapel with the Blowways. That would be amazing.
Yeah. Thank you so much for putting on those beautiful gigs. Wow.
Oh, and we're so lucky to have you last year when you released your
couldn't believe how beautiful
album,
the sound
your
was.
solo.
Oh my God.
We loved it. We released
the EP. I did the EP launch.
Yes, exactly.
EP.
We had I put out Sister Shadow today onto IGTV. We've got all those clips on YouTube. Tell us about that song.
Sister Shadow.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful song.
Oh, so sad.
I know, it's so sad.
Yeah. Well, I'm a dog lover, and like more than a dog lover. I love dogs more than
advocate.
Have a special
You're an advocate. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I my last dog, Charlie, Miss Chan, I suddenly found out that she didn't have long to live, and she was always by my side when I was writing songs. And I was writing stuff on keys and stuff, and I just thought I'd pick up the guitar and try writing a guitar song like I hadn't done for a while. And so I kind of wrote that song about her sort of death waiting beside her, and she was also my shadow, so the black dog that was.
Oh, such a beautiful, yeah. She was a beautiful dog.
It's kind of like, yeah. And now that's has taken on another meaning now, because I have another. Charlie's since passed, and when she passed away, that's when I decided to record my EP.
Yeah.
And then about a year later, I was in Bali.
Yes.
Of course, another little black dog comes from under a car.
And tell us about this journey, because we want to get behind you. And
yeah, well, that's a bloody documentary in itself.
Yes.
Little Nellie, I just felt like I'd known her before, and I fell in love with this little dog that was sleeping outside under a car. And she would just guide me everywhere I walked in the mornings, and we just had this thing instantly.
Had connection.
Yeah, and it got to the time where I had to leave, and I think I posted something on Facebook, and people were saying, "Bring her back," and so I started researching it, and it's not that easy to bring them back. So it's like a lot of money and 6 months.
Yes.
So someone said, so I got back and I just couldn't get her out of my head, really. Actually, I made a promise to her that I'd do the best I can just to help her. And so I did a GoFundMe. Someone suggested that. And I literally woke up the next day after doing it. I had footage on my phone that I sort of pieced together of tell a little story. And then woke up in the morning, the GoFundMe was taking off. It was like $13,000 to bring a dog here in 6 months.
Yeah, especially with from Bali.
Yeah, but I thought, okay, so it was taking off. So this was incredible. So,
and now
it got to the time when, there's a whole lot of drama after that. But now she's got to the point where she's had to spend 6 months in a secondary country to rabies.
Yeah.
Which, so she's done that. She's been in Kuala Lumpur. She's meant to be here this week.
Oh, wow.
But she's
Really?
not allowed to fly out
Yeah.
now. So she's sort of stuck there. So we're trying to maneuver her around, which is more money, more time, more stress. But yeah, so I'm maybe fly her to Korea at some stage soon and get her here. And then
Oh, my
her and I
God.
can raise money for Bali dogs.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, there's so many stray dogs in Bali, and you see them.
Yeah.
They're just loose. That is such a big.
How can you raise all this money for one dog? It's like, that's the thing. It's like a personal story. I think with our personal story, that's what's going to be able to help other dogs. Like if I get
Exactly.
Matt and Nelly did this.
Yeah.
So now we can, because a little goes a long way there for dogs in Bali, street dogs, to feed them. And
absolutely.
they get the boards run over, and they have little carts made to help them. There's like so many people helping them over there. And I know them all now.
So we have to definitely get behind that. So the GoFundMe page is on, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Actually,
If you just type in Saving Nelly with an IE, Saving Nelly.
Yes, we'll definitely get onto that. So yeah, have a look at that, guys. It's a beautiful story, and I hope one day we're going to be playing with Nelly soon.
So do
That'll be my dream, and Olivia together.
I have to get a pilot's license.
Exactly.
Fly over there myself.
Absolutely, that's such a beautiful thing you're doing. Like, amazing. We've got another question for you.
Oh, really?
Yes. What?
I can't see. I lost my glasses.
Oh, no.
There's a chemist.
Oh, there you are.
These are my chemist ones, but I can't read. Yeah.
Yes. Come on, people don't have a Nelly, definitely. We're turning 25 this year as a theatre.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was wondering
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. So we're a 25-year birthday. So hopefully we celebrate sometime when we open. What advice would you give to your 25-year-old self?
Don't listen to anyone's advice. Trust your own instincts.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah.
Definitely. And if 3 people for dinner, who would it be? You can have anyone in the world for dinner.
Nico. She's a singer. Now dead, but wouldn't be much eating though.
Oh, really?
Who else?
Who is that singer? Nico?
Nico, yeah. Velvet Underground, but she also did a whole lot of other stuff by herself.
Oh, wow.
Who else?
I have to look her up.
Maybe Martin and Sheila, Tough Titties.
Who's that?
Sheila. Martin and Sheila. Tough Titties. You know her?
No. As a comedian?
There's been a documentary made about her now.
Okay.
And they actually used footage that I taped when I was 14 in there.
Oh, wow.
That's called Wild Wild Country. I think it's on Netflix.
Wild Wild Country. Oh, God.
Yeah.
You got me researching now.
You know,
the Tough Titties lady was crazy. 60 Minutes.
Yeah. I can't Nelly.
Nelly. Yes, Nelly. And
yeah.
She'll be there with you soon, hopefully.
Yeah, so Nelly, Nico, and Sheila.
Oh, that'll be a great party.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Have you got 3? Can I ask you?
Yes, you can. Well, it had to be Madonna.
Donna.
Yeah. Who else would the other 2 be? Oh, Morton Harkett.
Oh, I would love Morton.
Yeah. I would love Morton Harkett to be. And Chris Martin would be fun too.
Who?
From Coldplay. Chris Martin.
Oh, Chris Martin. Okay.
Yeah. I love his music too.
Yeah. I'm
There'll
more of
be
a Morrison fan. I love.
yes. Water from AHA. It was amazing. The concert was so good
I
this
know. I
year.
can't believe I didn't go.
Don't worry, they'll be back. They loved it.
Did they?
Yes.
I saw some on YouTube. It sounded beautiful. Yeah.
Yes. Now, we're nearly running out of time, Maddie. We're going to sing
Good.
one more song for us.
Really?
Thank you so much. It's been awesome.
Oh.
Hello. Yes.
It's all a
What
blur.
about? Yes. You've been fantastic.
I lost my glasses in a rainstorm.
That's a new song lyric. Oh, really?
I finally got proper glasses, and they fell out of my pocket and went down the drain.
Oh, no.
But I've got the chemist ones.
Oh, bless you.
All right.
What are you going to sing for us?
Well, I thought I'd sing a little sad early Mavis' track.
Oh,
Because
awesome.
it's tuned to a different guitar here. It's like different tuning I used way back in. I think I wrote this song in 1993.
Wow.
It was on the Mavis' first album in '95, Venus Returning. But the song is called Visceral.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Number.
Oh, seems all.
Fingers are cold, 'cause I can't feel you anymore. Saying over again, saying to myself, you're brave. There's an angel at the end of my seesaw. I'm too scared to knock it on. It's stupid, I know. I don't know you anymore. Saying over again, saying to myself, if you fall down, you can get up for more. Standing in the rain and forest, stupid I know, you don't love me anymore. Saying over again, saying to myself, I see you can feel that soul. Waiting on your window pane, my fingers are cold, 'cause I can't feel you anymore. Saying over again, saying to myself, you're brave. There's an angel at the end of my seesaw.
Oh my God. So amazing. You are a legend.
Thanks, Zane.
You're
You're
so
too kind.
too kind. I can't wait to have you back
Thank you.
to the
So
chapel.
when's the 25th? When's the 25th birthday?
Well, our
celebration?
actual
Sorry.
birthday was in March. We're in
Yeah.
lockdown.
Yeah, okay.
So we're planning to do something really cool. So I want you to be a part of that.
I'd love to. I'd love to.
Yes, yeah. So we can celebrate music, theatre, life, and community.
Yeah. I appreciate
So,
you having me so much.
oh, love you. Thank
To
you
come
so
out for a
much.
margarita.
Yes, margarita time very soon, please.
Yeah.
Thank
Hello,
you.
everyone.
Hey, anyone got any
Listeners
questions out there? Yes.
I can't see.
Gorgeous, Matt. You're getting lots of compliments.
Hmm?
You're getting lots of love hearts and compliments, Matt.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I can be a translator.
All right. Thank you so much.
It was lovely chatting to you and catching up. Thank you for checking in with Chapel. I'll catch you on the flip side.
Thanks, Abe.
Thank you. Take
All right.
care.
Bye, kids.